Hello, hello. Welcome. We are trying out a new live stream platform. So if you're seeing this live, be sure to pop in the comments, say hi, and also let me know what platform you're seeing this on. We are, working with a tool that allows me to be live in multiple places at once. You all know I love efficiency. So let's do it all at one time. I wanted to quickly jump on and chat about our new business concierge services that just launched and have had a few questions, especially about our unlimited package. So I wanted to share a little more details. If you have any questions, it's a great place to jump on and ask those questions. Our new concierge service really stems from a need for as needed business services. Everyone has had a challenge at one time or another that is like, oh my goodness, what would it take for this problem to just go away? We've all been there. And you don't know what it would cost because you don't necessarily know the solution. So never mind, is it, implementing a solution and figuring out what that costs. Sometimes it's figuring out what is the solution, what does it cost? And if you are dealing with a time in your business where you have lots going on or whatever, sometimes you don't necessarily have the time to dig into something, or if it's something that you only need to solve one time and you're never going to solve it again, and you don't want to learn how to do that, all of these are factors as to whether or not you should be learning something new or perhaps just hiring. So like I said, we are trying out a new streaming platform. And hey, John. So let me know if you're seeing this. And there we go. Got a notification on my cell. Concierge service sounds super helpful. It is super helpful because now when you have a challenge, you can really quickly and easily figure out what does it take to solve this? Because sometimes it's a matter of just like, hey, is it worth it or is it not? And so the way that concierge works is you submit your work request. Super easy, right from the website, submit your work request. And in that, you're going to give us a little detail about what your end objective is, what your timeline is, is it urgent? Is it not? It's a simple form. It'll take you 2 minutes or less to fill out. Within 12 hours, someone on our team is going to get back to you and say, okay, we've reviewed it and this is what we propose. And so we're going to give you a proposed timeline. So, does this timeline fit your need? If you need it done by tomorrow and we can't get it done till next Friday, well, this may not work for you. But submitting the request form is not an authorization of work. It is really just a request for information. So within 12 hours, we're going to get back to you and we're going to have that proposed timeline, and we're also going to have the proposed hours. So, if you have a challenge and you fill out the form, we're going to get back to you and we're going to say, okay, it's going to take this many hours and we're going to be done by this date. And you can at that point decide, yes, I want to proceed, or no, I don't want to proceed. And maybe it's a not right now, but submitting the request, I always have said, knowledge is power. So submitting that request and getting the information to know what does it even cost to solve this problem? Because so often I talk to business owners and entrepreneurs who have a challenge that they've struggled with for a really long time. And they're like, that's all it costs to solve it? That's it? And it's like, yeah, no problem. Bookkeeping is a super common one. People fall behind on their month-end reconciliation. And, now they're looking at this pile or list of month after month of reconciliations to do. And they don't even know where to start. It's like, oh my goodness, it's become this giant problem. And so when they find out that, for sometimes $100, they can be caught up, it's like this mind-blowing experience. So we've got the concierge and we have all sorts of services. So our agency has truly been working with some incredible people for the last 18 months. And so now you have access to this team on an as needed basis. You have a graphic design project, no problem. We have an incredible graphic designer. Do you have your website maintenance that needs to be done? Sure, no problem. We've got a team for that. Bookkeeping is another great one. Do you have some video editing? I mean, I don't know about you, but video editing has got to be one of the most time-consuming projects. I have, hours of video footage to be edited to before it goes onto YouTube. And before I decided, hey, I'm going to hire someone to do this, it became this project. So I've been there. I know what it's like. And sometimes it's the matter of taking the time to find the right person. Where do you find the right video editor? There's video editors at all different price points. How do you know one is the right one? Managing this entire group of people becomes a project all in its own. So, we've launched the Concierge, and we can work with you in 3 different ways, 3 price points. Number 1, you can pay per hour. So you submit your work request, you get your hours project proposal back, and you approve it and you pay for those hours. No commitment. You never have to sign an agreement. It's not like a cell phone plan where you're locked in for months and months. It is, you can just do per project. Then the second option, which is a little better price point wise, but a little more commitment, is you can buy 25-hour blocks for $500. So 25 hours, $500. All of our concierge services are the same rate. So if you buy hourly, it's $30 per hour. If you are buying in the bundle, it's $25 per hour, and all in USD pricing. Then our third option is unlimited. Now people say, what does that mean? How can it be unlimited? So the way that we phrase unlimited is we say you can have 3 open projects at any one time. So if you have 3 projects open and you want to open a 4th project, you can't do that until one of your projects is completed. So if you have 3 projects and they're all wrapping up on Friday, that means that on Saturday, you could put forth your next 3 projects. You can have submitted your work request so that you are ready to approve. You can basically have 3 open projects in work at any one time, and that's $1,500 USD per month. So 3 fantastic options. Number 1, we can totally just do on a per project. And it's a great way to get your feet wet and try our services out. So head to the website, and so botcher.io, scroll down a little bit, and on the big orange bar, there's a white button that says submit work request. Like I said, this is not an authorization to work. There's no commitment, there's no cost, there's just information. So submit your challenge and find out what it would take. Maybe you don't know what it would take to solve some of these backlog problems. Email management is another big one. If your email inbox is starting to just feel super overwhelmed and you want to clean it up, get through some of those unsubscribes. I don't know about you, but my email box, when I have been, I register for lots of different things online. I want to see someone's opt-in, documentation, or I sign up for a course or a program, or, all of these different things. And so you end up inundated with emails. So, another use of the concierge is, hey, I want to get unsubscribed to everything and start fresh in my inbox. We have some apps and tools that can help. And so, again, another simple thing that can make your life easier. And so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I can be connecting with anyone inside our Facebook community, the Service-Based Business Society, and chatting through different options in terms of concierge. You can also, of course, set up a free consult call on our website. On our concierge team, we have a really talented group of individuals. Our team is really able to work through some of these challenges. And so what a better way to, kick off the week, but choose a challenge off of your list. We all have lists. I have mine. And, pick something off your list that you're like, dreading. Maybe it's a rollover from last week, and just find out what it would cost to solve that problem. So like I said, go to the website, botcher.io, scroll down a little. There's a big orange bar that talks about our new concierge services, and submit a work request. Learn more about what it would take to solve your challenge. Any questions, let me know. And thank you so much.